Welcome to Top 10 Archive, the art of the selfie, spawning a subculture all its own, from planking to duck lips. When did that become a thing? Well, thanks to these 10 incredibly witless people, we absolutely love the selfie. For what's bound to be an unintentionally hilarious installment, we're looking at the most dangerous selfies ever taken. Number 10, Un-BEAR-ably Idiotic. The Edge, The Revenant, Grizzly Man. Hollywood has done a pretty good job of warning us about the potentially volatile nature of bears. One of those three is even a true story, so I mean, come on. But people still seem to think that these oversized clawed mammals are living, breathing teddy bears. Sure, bears typically only attack when provoked, but is a selfie really worth possibly aggravating a 1/2-ton creature that can tear you apart and use you for toilet paper? Where do you think those bears in the Charmin commercials get that toilet paper? Anyways, our vote is no. But then again, we're not on a quest for social media fame by being just another disastrous selfie headline. Number 9, Selfie with Bulls. You're running from a herd of animals that can impale you with ease. Seems like a jolly good time to take a self-portrait, right, chap? At least this red-shirted man didn't stop to take the photo, unlike the unfortunate accident in August of 2015 when a now-deceased man jumped into a bull run for a poorly timed photo op. This idiotic selfie did come with a price, though, as Navarre authorities looked to slap him across the face with a €3,000 fine in response to a law aimed at cracking down on foolish acts such as the selfie with bulls. Number 8, Trapping a Croc. You all know the saying, boys will be boys. And taking a quick look at the Darwin Awards list, we can all see how that saying came to be. Well, move over you XY chromosomes. Girls will be girls is more politically correct, at least for our number 8 spot. In this selfie, 3 tourists, at least one of them drunk, pose on top of what is said to be a baited crocodile trap. Ignoring the warning sign, which is just a formality to keep individuals such as Jess and her 2 friends from being eaten, it was a very classy photo. Definitely worth the potential outcome of the girls meeting face-to-face with one of Australia's largest carnivorous crocs, which are known for being cuddly creatures, right? Number 7, Volcanic Selfie. There are few things in life that we wouldn't count on when trying to capture the perfect selfie, one of them being that Mother Nature's more volatile side wouldn't rear its ugly head at an inopportune moment. Canadian adventurer and man with an unspoken death wish, George Karunas, ventured down towards the lake of lava collected in the Marham crater within Vanuatu's Ambrym volcano. Amidst beyond boiling temperatures and while being pelted by acid rain, Karunas stopped to take a selfie. The orange glow of the lava pool contrasting nicely against the shine of his silvery protective gear. Number 6, look at the birdie. Firearm? Check. Phone? Check. Common sense? Dang it, left that one in the other room. As the viewer, we can't be too certain as to whether or not this handgun was loaded. We hope some sense entered the equation as this Yankees fan proceeded to point the barrel of his gun at his camera phone, which was situated right in front of his face. We hear testament of how durable some cell phone cases can be, but we're figuring odds are slim that any, even the OtterBox, would stop a bullet at point-blank range. Number 5, Jared Frank's kick to the head. Quick, a speeding train is coming your way. What do? F it. Let's take a selfie. At least that's what Canadian Jared Frank would likely say. While traveling in Peru, Jared came across the Inca Trail, a train route from Cusco to the Machu Picchu's lost city of the Incas, and heading straight towards him was a high-speed train. Jared proceeded to station himself dangerously close to the tracks for a too-close shot of the train as it zoomed by. But as it passed, Jared was kicked in the head by what is believed to be a conductor. Could the swift kick have been an attempt to save the photographer's life? Or was it just for laughs? Either way, I would have done the same thing.
Kids, these days, no respect.
Number 4, eyes on the road. There's a trend that's apparently going around where people stop to take selfies while they're on the road. Actually, no, that's not right. They don't stop at all. They keep driving because nothing says safe like traveling at moderate to high speeds without looking where you're going. These 2 Iranian geniuses were engaged in such an act. Sure, the passenger may have been holding the phone, but the driver was just as engaged, if not more so, even taking both hands off the wheel to really get into the spirit of things. Said spirit landed the two in the hospital after their antics caused an accident. What a surprise! Number 3. Here we go again. While we're concerning ourselves with driving and not paying attention, self-proclaimed Jill of all trades, Becca Stewart, adds a photographic gem to our catalog of dangerous selfies. The blurring of background elements in this self-shot indicate Becca may want more than just a pinky on the wheel, and maybe even one less coffee in her driving hand. And come on, at least one eye on the road may even be a good idea too. But who are we to tell people how to live? It's a good thing she has that Mac Cafe to keep her from falling asleep at the wheel. Number 2. Mustang Wanted and the Votive Church. Pavlo Gennadiyevich Ushevets, or Mustang Wanted, has given us plenty of photos to get nauseous over, but none seem to do the trick like his selfie atop Vienna's Votive Church. The stunt performer, known for his high-altitude antics, climbed the 325-foot or 99-meter structure and, once at the very tip, raised his camera up high and snapped a top-down photo. The calm in his eyes is incredible as our stomachs turn just looking at his incredible feat. Would you like some human to go with that testosterone, ladies? Number 1. Daniel Lau goes bananas. As we try to get over Mustang Wanted's high-altitude selfie, our nerves are derailed once again by Daniel Lau and fellow fools, or friends, Andrew So and Aaron. Lau goes a step above Mustang's insanity. Well, a lot of steps above, with a selfie photo shot atop a 1,135-foot tall or 345-meter skyscraper in Hong Kong. Lau twirls his selfie stick around, ensuring viewers get a good idea of just how tall 1,100 feet really is. To show how nonchalant the act of scaling the building was to the trio, Andrew and Aaron chow down on bananas the entire time. Do you have an idea for a future Top 10 video? Let us know in the comments section below. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, top10archive.net. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your family and friends.